fascinated.
Welcome back to Happy Hour, everyone. In a stunning move, Toyota has halted sales and production of its top models in the U.S. over safety issues. These models represented 57% of Toyota's 2009 U.S. sales. Plants are affected and jobs will be at least furloughed, maybe lost. So is this a flat-out disaster for Toyota, or will they be able to somehow kickstart themselves back into gear? Joining us now from Sacramento is Carlist.com president LAAS Hammond. LAAS, what about it? I've heard anywhere between a couple of days and maybe a couple of weeks of plant slowdowns or closures. How long do you think it's going to take for them to come back online?
I don't think they know. When I talked to Bob Carter in December, I actually had an interview with him on this subject, and he said then that they had figured out the problems. They had a stopgap secondary software issue that they were working with. They'd figured that out. He thought they were all ready to go in January, and then all of a sudden this happened. So I think that they are just as surprised as we are.
Wow. And what does this mean for its competitors? I mean, maybe we can find some good news out of it for some American companies, or is this just bad for the economy and everyone else?
Well, it also affects General Motors because they make the Pontiac Vibe with the same place they make the Toyota Matrix. So you have to, if you have a Pontiac Vibe, you want to check your car as well to see if it has the same problem. If you think about this, Cody, look at the sales tax alone that's being lost in every city. Look at the people who are not allowed, not able to sell cars right now. And if you look at the cars that are being sold right now for other vehicles and say, well, would we buy something else? I have a computer I'm waiting for right now that has a glitch in it, and I don't want to buy another computer. I'm just going to wait for that car. Will that hurt our sales completely as a nation? Because the sales that were in last year, if they didn't happen, that would have been more like 9 million sales instead of 10.4. So you look at all the people that would have lost their jobs in dealerships, all the people that would lose their jobs because of the idled workers. Are these people going to have to take vacation instead? Are they going to have to take unpaid leave? What's going to happen to all of this?
Unpaid leave. LAAS, so if you were a consultant for Ford, for General Motors, I mean, this could be a huge opportunity. I mean, you're talking about really bad problems with these Toyota vehicles. I mean, where the gas pedals get stuck, and, you know, there's been reports of people going off bridges, and 4 people killed in Texas in one of these accidents that they believe related to this Toyota defect. And for General Motors, Ford, what do you advise them? How do they jump on this and take advantage of it?
They're already coming out. General Motors just announced that they're coming out and saying, if Toyota and Lexus owners want something else, come over. We'll have incentives just for you if you were going to buy a Toyota or a Lexus, something like that. You know, the other thing is I really have to applaud Toyota for doing this. It's a huge move. We've heard of recalls, but we've never heard of stopping production of a vehicle and not allowing a dealership to sell those vehicles. And when you think back around the Tylenol problem, people started dying from from Tylenol. They took everything off of the countertops. They would not allow it to be sold.
That's a great point.
Right.
They've come back. And I wouldn't buy anything but Tylenol at this point because I trust that they will protect me.
So really good.
Yeah,
LAAS, real quickly, let's just tell our viewers.
We got to hit breaking news.
You have breaking news?
Yeah, we got to hit breaking news. LAAS Hammond, thank you very much.